Anybody on the floor who have stories or questions or sharing that you want to share? Yes, we have a hand here. Can I know, can you tell us your name?
Vienna. So hi everyone. I actually came back from Washington DC about a month ago. So I didn't really know what was going on in Malaysia because I've been there for almost a year. Then I saw suddenly, on Facebook it was like pictures with yellow color on it. I was like really curious. So I just clicked on it and I found out all about Bersih. And that was about probably 4 days before Bersih. Okay. So I didn't know how big was Bersih, but I decided to go anyway. I know there was roadblocks everywhere. So I told myself, it's okay if, because I calculated I was from Jaya to KL. If I get halfway there and 10 kilometers, I'll walk 10 kilometers to get to KL. And I couldn't really get any of my friends to go. I couldn't really convince them. They were like, there's no way we're going to get into KL. There's roadblocks everywhere. So in the end, I managed to find, I posted on my Facebook that I'm going to Bersih tomorrow who wants to join me. So luckily there was a friend of mine who's a daughter of a politician. So she said that I'm going so I can follow my car along. So I joined her. And a friend of mine who knows martial arts said, okay, if you are going, I'm going to go back to protect you. So he posted to me, what to bring tomorrow against tear gas. So there was things like finger, and there was like, the cloth, there was goggle, and all kinds of things. So I actually brought finger, and then I brought a cloth cover, and okay, so I was actually lunch in KL Central as well. So I know exactly everything that he said. Okay. So we were in KL Central, and I managed to get to the very front line. So the very front line. So I took a video which I posted on YouTube. Okay, has 60,000 views now, I think. But it's kind of funny. Anyway, the main point is the whole story was so I was on the front line. So Indra decided to break through the FRU. So what he did was like, satu, dua, tiga, and he started running. And about 10 people ran with him now. Then while we were like probably halfway, then the FRU started shooting probably 5 kilometers at us. So I read after the rally that there was like 3 big instructions on the tear gas. But by the way, the police actually used CS tear gas. Instead of a CN tear gas, it stands for riot control. But instead the police used the CS tear gas, which meant for terrorists to us. Okay? So there were 3 instructions. Okay? Some people took photos on Twitter. So number 1 is may result in injury or death. Number 2, on Wikipedia I read very toxic fumes. Number 3, do not fire directly. Number 4, do not use it indoors. But as country colleagues say, you fire in a tunnel. So basically that way, the police broke all instructions. Fire directly like this, in the tunnel and very front. So in fire tear gas like this, the tunnel was, I don't know how long it lasted. So I had to go through all the way into the tunnel. So that moment, there was one moment I couldn't really recall consciousness. Because everywhere was like white. Imagine being in Genting Highland, but 1,000 times Genting Highland. It's just white everywhere. I was like, okay, where should I go? And it was actually tear gas because I was very fun. So I had to go through all the way to get to the direction, but if it was too tear gas there, you have to run to the other direction and, escape the tear gas. But it was quite crazy in the sense that you know there's tear gas inside and it's not, but you still have to walk through it. And there was a moment that I clearly recall. I said, if this moment, because I really thought that I might fail any moment. I was saying that if this moment I fail and I die, it's okay, I accept it. You really told me that. I'm not kidding about this, but I also read through my research club. And I don't know how many in a room of I think 50, I don't know how many square feet, that tear gas can kill you in 7 minutes. I don't know how long I was there in the tunnel, but I think I made it out after 7 tear gas. Okay, so I accepted that, but in my heart though, I was really deeply disappointed at the cruelty, the inhumanity of Nigeria. Because I know that the tear gas was fired by the MRU who are under the command of someone above them. So it's not really their fault as well. They still have to support their breathing, but it was rather someone, I would blame the top commander because without his permission, they would never be able to do that. So I was really disappointed and saddened by Nigeria. When I was in Washington DC, I go to the embassy quite often, and I was also considering an internship in the Prime Minister's office for the government transformation plan, or the economic transformation plan. But that moment when I thought that I would die, I told myself that any person who could do this to someone else is not a person with a heart or mind to be individual. Today though, I think I survived that. But my main issue today is after I uploaded the video, I'm just kind of shocked because the replies that I got was that something like the citizens is trying to attack the whispers. That's why you guys fight on you guys should not tear gas. Or good job police, well done police. Or people even posted replies saying that Police Act 1967. So, this is any more unnecessary to disperse clouds. So I posted our Constitution right says that we have the freedom of assembly. And it says that the Parliament can by law do something to ensure public order. But can I challenge you to know how do we disrupt public order? And compare it to the 80,000 people who stand in the stadium. That's not really 10 people. We just want to get to the stadium. Not even a street march. But how do we disrupt public order in that way? So that was my reply to them. But there was still anti-debate. A lot of people have posted my video in pro-government website saying that certain rights, especially certain tear gas, and wish that they would dash a seat on you, and you guys should count yourself as lucky because you guys weren't bombed like the Mubarak administration in Egypt. I was really shocked by that. So, but for me, I don't blame them for their comments because I know that they are people who have probably, throughout their lifetime been reading government media, newspapers, and everything. So the ball is not really on them. Rather, I was stressed that what we can all do is something, if you want to talk about change in Malaysia, let's start to change ourselves, okay? So what I've personally done in the past is I've organized a cross-cultural youth exchange homestay project, which means like I got Malay youth, like a guy from University Islam Environment Malaysia, and Sydney, my cousin, and also a Malay girl from UKN. And what we did was we stayed over in the other's house for 3 days, 2 nights, and I personally learned how to fly, wearing everything, so hijab, so me against them, Chinese against Malay, the Anglos Malay, and everything, I think that this is what the politicians have been exploiting in the past. And in order to come out from that, in order to advance, to break that misunderstanding, that was, if you start understanding why the Malays act the way they are, the values that they cherish, their way of life and everything, that is how we can progress. And the politicians will never ever be able to exploit racial politics. No. If they have already the understanding, there's no chance that we can exploit that. So this is the change that I thought of. And I really wish that all of you guys do not hope or wish for other people to change, or do not have that Malaysia will be democratic, but think of what you can do yourself to help this process to make Malaysia democratic. And I would love to join in my effort if you want to, but most importantly,